Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Insercoin, soy Jaimix y hoy vamos a jugar a Beneath Steel Sky. Nos vamos con la tercera entrega de la guía, donde habíamos llegado ya a Belle, donde se encuentran ya las viviendas de los ciudadanos ya con un poquito más de nivel social que el que se nos supone. Así que nos vamos a esta zona de jardines donde hay dos viviendas, la de Lamp y la de Rage, y hablamos con este hombre.
Hi, my name's Foster. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gallagher. What's going on in this city? Something wonderful. Tell me about it, please. I can't do that. Everything will become apparent when the time is right. What are you doing? Just watching and waiting? What for? I won't know until it happens. I guess not. Are you feeling all right? Never felt better. You look depressed. Don't worry about me. You've got enough to worry about. What do you mean? Who are you? It's too early to tell. I'm newborn. Too much in flux. I don't understand. Do you always talk in riddles? I don't think I do. Maybe it's your perception that's at fault. Maybe your interpretation of what I say differs from the intent of what I mean. Maybe. Can you direct me to the ground level? You're a social transcender. Going up in this world means going down. It's all a question of status.
Hemos visto que Lamp se mete por la puerta de la derecha, así que vamos a la de la izquierda.
That's right. So this is where he lived.
Para ello hacemos uso de la tarjeta de identificación de Rage. Una vez dentro podemos investigar por toda la habitación, pero lo importante es ir a la cama, levantar la almohada y coger la revista que hay debajo.
It's a food dispenser. It's not switched on. It doesn't work. The power must be off. That fish must get very bored with its little world. It still bears the impression of his head. Dangerous Bikes Monthly, a motorbike magazine.
Una vez hemos recogido dicha revista, nos vamos de la habitación, volvemos al pasillo principal, saliendo de esta zona de viviendas y jardines, y nos vamos a ir por el pasillo hacia la derecha hasta donde lleguemos a una pequeña zona comercial con un par de oficinas, y de ellas nos vamos a meter en la de arriba, que es la agencia de viajes. Una vez en la agencia de viajes hablaremos con el dependiente e intentaremos que nos dé un ticket para un tour turístico. Para ello tendremos que hablar bastante con él y posteriormente darle la revista que conseguimos en la habitación de Rage.
Hello. Welcome to Trevor's Travel Company. Where do you want to go?
Can you get me to ground level?
Sure, on one of my luxury air-coach tours.
Coach travel makes me sick.
Me too. I prefer to keep my wheels on the ground.
What kind of tours do you offer?
Well, there's a wide choice. The Grand City Tour, the Economy City Tour, and the Mystery Tour.
What's the difference between Grand and Economy?
The Economy Tour is cheaper. Exactly the same itinerary, but less prestigious.
What's the Mystery Tour?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a mystery.
How do I know it's not a rip-off?
That's the chance you have to take.
I'll take the Grand Tour.
Just one tiny point. You'll need a decent wardrobe.
These are all I've got.
Perhaps if you remove the coat.
I'd rather not.
Suit yourself. The Grand Tour is classy, see? You'll be mixing with people of elegance and money.
All right, forget the Grand Tour. Book me on the economy tour.
I'll make your reservation. You can pick up the ticket in a month or two.
Can't I have the ticket now?
Sorry, there's a waiting list.
Is there anything you'd swap for a ticket?
I doubt if you've anything which interests me.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
Go on. Give me a ticket.
I told you, there's a waiting list.
It doesn't matter. Would you swap a ticket for this magazine?
You mean it? Of course I will. It's the T.E. Lawrence Collector's Issue. I've been looking for that for years.
Con esto conseguimos que nos dé el billete, así que ahora va a aparecer por esa máquina y lo recogemos. Ahora tenemos que conseguir hablar con Lamp con un doble motivo. Por un lado, para que vea que estamos en esta zona, aunque ya nos hemos cruzado varias veces con él, pero una vez que nos lo encontremos en esta zona, pues va a darse cuenta de que tenemos un estatus algo superior y nos va a tener mejor consideración. Y posteriormente también le tenemos que dar el ticket que acabamos de conseguir en la agencia de viajes. Y como agradecimiento, pues nos dejará hacer o nos mostrará él su fábrica de tuberías y nos hará un tour por la misma. Para ello pues tenemos que encontrar a Lamp. Ahí veis que se me va escapando y va a estar continuamente entrando en su casa, en la que está en la zona de los jardines, y subiendo en el ascensor hacia la fábrica y luego volviendo a bajar. Entonces hay que esperar a que aparezca en algún sitio y poder hablar con él. Inicialmente en la planta está inferior, aunque ahora lo estoy siguiendo para ver si lo llego a ver, por dónde anda. Y ya posteriormente sí tendríamos que hablar con él directamente en la fábrica. Pero primero hay que conseguir hablar con él en la planta de abajo. Así que aquí os voy a dejar un rato de cómo jugábamos Lamb y yo al gato y al ratón.
Come on, Joey.
G. Lamb. It's locked.
This card doesn't work on this elevator. Come on, Joey. Hey, Lamb. Hello, Supervisor.
What are you doing down here?
Why shouldn't I be here?
I thought you were a D-Link.
You were wrong, Lamb.
Call me Gilbert.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind. Is this where you live?
Yes, this is Bellevue.
Very nice.
Living here makes my job more bearable. But how I wish I could get away sometimes. What I need is a holiday. A break from all this managerial responsibility.
Bet you're wondering who fixed the elevator.
Whoever it was, he gets my thanks.
Actually, it was me.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I thought you'd be grateful.
Gratitude is for folk who accept charity, lad. I'd no time for sponges and scroungers.
Hey, Lamb. Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in return.
I was kind of hoping you might.
Something you'll look back on for the rest of your life.
Yeah?
Aye, lad. A tour of my factory.
Oh, great.
Meet me there. You're in for a treat.
Pues ha costado una buena minutada, pero por fin hemos conseguido dar con Lamb, darle el billete para el viaje, y ahora nos quedaría subir de nuevo, irnos a la fábrica de las tuberías y quedarnos en la zona donde se encontraba el soldador y esperar a que Lamb aparezca y hablar con él.
Come on, Joey. Never mind. I almost feel guilty for stealing its body. The program seems to have crashed. Hey, Lamb. When do I get the tour you promised me?
Well, there's no time like the present. We'll start right now. Now, take a look at this machine. This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes. Accurate to 20 decimal places, whatever that means. Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section. This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this. Foreman Potts, why has this machine stopped?
Stopped? I've been so busy I didn't notice.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my desk, Potts. I'll have to leave you to show yourself around.
Pues con esto conseguimos vía libre para explorar la fábrica, Lamb no nos va a molestar más, así que nos podemos ir hacia la zona de la derecha y vamos a hablar con Anita.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
You're not wearing one.
Lamb told me I didn't qualify, as I'm a D-link and a woman.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
It's suspicious, isn't it?
Perhaps they're part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
What are you doing after work?
What did you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater, a walk by the lake in the moonlight, and to finish, a candlelit supper.
Sounds great, but first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps. What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-link, I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
What's a D-link?
D-link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move back the city. How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider from the Gap.
So it's you security are after. You won't get far without an ID card.
Ah, I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you to ground level though. You'll need a link status of 8 or more.
I have to get to ground level.
Look, I really sympathize with you. I could give you my jammer.
What's a jammer?
Bypass software, highly illegal. It gets you past the retina scan to security files.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Le damos la tarjeta de Rice.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
What are you doing?
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
Don't worry, I'll fix everything.
You're taking a huge risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on Link's files. How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
What do you mean by Link space?
The word inside the computer's memory. The abstract projection of linked circuits and databanks.
Will the jammer get me into Link space?
No, the only access is through the special interface. There's just one little problem. You'll need to get a Schreiberman port.
How do I get a Schreiberman port?
Well, you'll have to undergo surgery.
I need that like I need a hole in the
The Schreiberman port is a hole in the head.
Does Link have any internal security?
There'll be foils, naturally.
What are they?
Intrusion foil programs.
Are they dangerous?
Standard IFPs are simply deterrents, but some high-level foils can be lethal.
What do you know about the Council?
It was one of the Council who came up with the plan to bond his mind with Link, and ever since then things have been getting weird.
See you later.
Pues con esto hemos conseguido una tarjeta con mayores accesos.
What's your job? I can't hear what you're saying. It's a waste of time talking to you. You're wasting your breath.
Después de intentar hablar inútilmente con el del traje, hablamos con Potts.
Excuse me. Aren't you gonna mend the conveyor?
That's not my job. My job is to record figures.
But everything's stopped.
My clipboard still works.
But what about the pipes?
What pipes?
The ones on the conveyor belt.
That's a special order. And I can't talk about it. Top secret, huh? That's right.
Mind if I look around?
Since you're a friend of Lamb's, you can go where you like. But I'd stay clear of the reactor if I was you. Unless you're wearing some protection.
Pues ahora nos quedaría implantarnos el puerto ese que nos ha indicado Anita, y para ello vamos a volver a bajar a la zona de Belle y nos vamos a ir a la izquierda del todo, donde nos vamos a encontrar una clínica de cirugía estética donde nos van a poder implantar dicho puerto.
It's a standard card slot. Come on, Joey.
Antes de entrar en la clínica, que es esa puerta de ahí, vamos a hablar con el hombre que está esperando fuera.
Hi, who are you?
Can't you tell? I'm Mr. Cool, and you're encroaching on my personal space.
Where can I get a Schreiberman port?
What's that?
An interface which allows humans to talk to computers.
Like a mouse, you mean?
No, it's a surgically implanted slot.
Say, I've heard of those things. They give them to perverts, don't they? Are you a pervert?
Certainly not.
Well, you sure look like one.
How can I get out of the city?
Have you thought about defecation?
Don't you mean defection?
What? Isn't that what I said?
I asked you about leaving the city, not bodily processes.
You're not making sense. And anyway, you can't leave the city. There's a restriction on travel.
That sure is a smart coat.
Yeah, cool, ain't it? It makes yours look like really shabby.
Where I come from, it's the height of fashion.
Oh, where would that be?
The wild open spaces, where people know the true meaning of freedom.
I'd sooner die than dress like that.
There are more important things than fashion.
Only one I know of, and that's poise. And you've got the poise of a wildebeest on a waltzer.
Entramos en la clínica, cogemos un folleto que se encuentra encima de la mesa, observamos las imágenes de la pantalla y finalmente hablamos con el proyector que hace las veces de secretario.
Good grief, it's positively pornographic. Naked people with extra parts. The things folk do for fashion. Those breasts are never natural. Bet those muscles are artificially developed. I wouldn't bare my bum if it looked like that. A nose like that would be great for tracking. It's a holographic projector.
Welcome to Burke's Biosurgery. How may I help you?
I want a Schriebman port.
Your name, please?
Robert Foster.
There's little chance of seeing the doctor.
Why not?
I have instructions not to disturb him. Unless you wish to pay cash, of course.
Vamos a pedir a Joey que hable con el holograma.
Try talking to that hologram, Joey.
What for?
I need to see the doctor, and she won't let me in.
What shall I say to her?
Try to persuade her to open the door.
Why don't you forget about the operation?
I can't. I need that port.
My human friend needs to see the doctor.
That's not possible at present.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to being alone with you.
Forget it. I've heard about you welders.
Tras el poco éxito, le volveremos a pedir que hable con el holograma.
Do you think I need a doctor, Joey?
We could both use an overhaul.
I hope I can get that Schriebman port.
You'll be lucky. I don't think they offer serious surgery.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
Didn't you see what happened? She ignored me.
You were probably being too familiar with her. Try to be more businesslike.
What do you want me to say?
Y le decimos que use su encanto.
Use your natural charm on her.
I've got an idea. I'll try the subtle approach. Hey, you! Open that door.
I take my orders from Dr. Burke.
I take mine from Oberman.
Oh, why didn't you say so before?
Good grief.
Accedemos a la sala de operaciones de esta manera y podemos empezar a hablar con el cirujano que accederá a darnos el puerto a cambio de una cosa muy especial.
Excuse me.
Don't make me jump like that.
Sorry, didn't realize you were busy.
Just practicing. I like to keep my hand in. What can I do for you?
I need a Schriebman port.
Really? Do you have sufficient credit?
All I've got are the clothes I'm wearing.
In that case, you require the easy pay scheme.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Kidney, lung, or testicles.
What?
Which organ do you wish to sell?
I'm not selling anything.
No parts, no port. Send in the next customer.
Excuse me. I suppose I could spare a lung.
Let's have a look at them first. Stand behind the scanner, please. Hold still, please. I can't use either of them.
Why not?
They're too good to sell at second hand. I'd have to overprice myself to be profitable.
You make money by trading people's organs?
What else would I do with them?
Open a restaurant? Excuse me. Maybe I wouldn't miss a kidney.
I'll have to run some tests.
On the scanner?
Yes, please. Turn around, please. Has someone been experimenting on you?
Why do you ask that?
I've never seen a body quite like yours before. I'm afraid I can't use them.
Is there something wrong? Tell me, Doc, I can take it.
You're simply too healthy. Most bodies would reject your organs.
Excuse me. I guess I've no choice, Doc. I'll have to sell you my...
It's not as bad as you think. When I said I'd take your testes, I meant after your death.
That's a great consolation.
All I require from you now is your consent. Take a seat, please.
Do you use local anesthetic?
Oh, no. It doesn't hurt. Any more than having your ears pierced.
In that case, I need a general anesthetic.
You now have a Schriebman port. You may experience headaches, but don't worry, it's quite normal.
Excuse me. Your receptionist certainly is strange.
That's my wife you're talking about.
You're married to a hologram?
She wasn't a hologram when we wed. She died last year, but I decided to keep her.
Doesn't the fact that she's dead distress you?
No. She's a lot less trouble than when she was alive.
Can you get me to ground level, Doc?
I have my reputation to consider. If you're determined, you might ask my friend Willie. Just tell him I sent you. He has a rather special policy.
I've had a bad knock on the head.
Any after effects?
Yeah, pain.
Impairment of vision?
I keep seeing flying saucers.
Any dizziness?
Yeah, I can hardly stand.
You know, I get exactly the same myself. I wish I knew what causes it.
Thanks again for the port, Doc.
It's a pleasure to do business with you.
Pues ya tenemos el puerto y la información que necesitamos que nos ha dado el doctor de la póliza de seguro que tenemos que conseguir, esa póliza especial, y para ello pues nos vamos a ir a esa agencia de seguros que se encuentra en el extremo derecho, justo al lado de donde se encontraba la agencia de viajes. Dentro de la agencia de viajes vamos a hablar con el encargado y le vamos a estar dando charla utilizando todas las opciones posibles hasta que haya un momento en el que se va por un instante del despacho y tenemos que aprovechar para decirle a Joey que en ese momento pues intente quitar el ancla de la estatua que tenemos a la derecha.
Hello.
Hi.
you look like a man who needs insurance, yeah? Can I interest you in this? A rogue robot policy.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a safeguard against the possibility of your robot turning on you.
Joey would never do that.
Aha! So you think. Surveys show that 42% of all domestic droid owners are worried about the risk of attack.
This is bullshit, Foster. Don't listen to that moron.
Nasty temper that robot's got, yeah?
Tell me more about the policy.
All you have to do is sign a form. We'll do a probability estimate and give you the results next month.
How come it takes so long?
We have to strip the robot down and analyze each component.
I do not want him handling my parts, Foster.
Now I'm definitely not interested.
Tell you what, take time to consider it, yeah?
Can you help me get to ground level?
Ah, what you need is travel insurance, yeah?
Just to use an elevator?
Hey man, those things are death traps, yeah? Our policy gives you cover for all elevator-related situations.
Tell me more.
You'll be covered against vertigo, injuries caused by faulty doors, fellow passengers with flatulence.
What about being trapped in an elevator? I hate confined spaces.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem. Maybe a shrink could help you.
Why did you choose a career in insurance?
With a name like mine, it was my destiny. I'm Billy Anchor, yeah?
Bet that caused problems at school.
It certainly did. No joke being first on the register, yeah?
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Dr. Burke.
The ghoul, huh? He's cool. So, how can I help you?
Can you get me out of the city?
It's dangerous. Are you sure you've got the balls?
That's a delicate subject.
Wait here. I have to make a call.
Use your welder on that statue, Joey.
What for?
That anchor could be useful.
I'm always ready for a spot of welding.
Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
I could if I wanted to.
Forget it. Any luck with your contact?
Security have put a hold on comms. Seems there's a saboteur on the loose.
Could you try your contact again?
I suppose so. Wait here.
Never mind. Never mind.
Volvemos a hacer que se vaya y cogemos el ancla que se había caído. Terminamos de hablar con el agente de seguro y nos vamos.
Never mind. Do you have a client called Overman?
I'll check the computer files. Do you know the first name?
No.
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know what sex this person is?
Well, presumably he's male.
At last, we're getting somewhere. Now, what is his link status?
I haven't a clue.
Never mind. I'll try a search anyway.
Name, Overman. Address, unknown. Sex, male, possibly. No, there's no Overman on my records.
Do you have a client called Reich?
Can't you get the information from Link?
I need to know what policies he has.
Reich, huh? What's his first name?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Thought you said he was your friend. I've got hundreds of Reichs on my files.
Ahora volveremos a la planta superior y nos vamos a ir hacia la zona de la izquierda. Nos tenemos que ir justo al principio del juego, justo donde empezábamos a jugar, que si recordáis había una puerta que llevaba a un abismo. Pues hay que llegar a esa puerta y hacer uso de la cuerda y el ancla para engancharnos en el edificio que se encuentra al lado.
Come on, Joey.
Como hemos indicado antes, cogemos el cable, cogemos el ancla, los usamos entre ellos y con eso nos vamos a enganchar en el cartel que tenemos justo enfrente y eso nos va a permitir acceder al edificio, que es el edificio de la policía.
This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done.
Y todo lo que pase dentro quedará para la siguiente entrega de la guía. Así que yo, como siempre, me despido hasta el siguiente vídeo de Insert Coin. ¡Hasta luego!